Welcome guys to this video. So I want to talk about negative mind. You can only talk about something if you have some kind of familiarity or connection with it. Yes. Like I'm not a lawyer, so I cannot talk about lawyer, politic or any kind of knowledge because I'm not that in that profession. Yeah. If I'm not a politician, I cannot talk about politics, yes. Maybe I can talk about, but I cannot go deep in it because I don't have the experience. I may have the knowledge. The knowledge can be gathered, can be collect from anywhere, from books, from internet, from anywhere. But when you have the experience of something, which I call the truth or something that is beyond, then it's more helpful to people and to you because you know what you are talking about. You are not just talking, but you have been in that knowledge or whatever you call it. So, negative mind. What is negative mind? Negative mind is a mind that is there which has created the all disturbance around it. So, if you have a negative mind, you understand that there is nothing that makes me happy actually. It means that at every point there is something always that gonna make me sad. So does that mean you are happy right now? The only thing I'm doing here is I just want to reshape the thinking or just avoid or just take people out of the thinking with the thinking. So the only way we can look outside of thinking with the thinking, and that's the big problem and the challenge because you cannot look at yourself without the knowledge of society. The only way I know myself is whatever I have been taught. Yes, I say that I am from this religion, I am from this god, I am from this country or whatever. So this is what I have identified myself with by people. Yes, whatever that I'm told, whatever that I have been given, yes, I'm given knowledge, my name, my identity, and all that. So, right now you say that I want to be happy. So, doesn't that mean that right now that you are sad? Because if you want to be happy, it's because you are sad. As long as I want to be happy, then I'm sad actually. So, this demand to keep this happiness in the future creates the problem, creates sadness. And I was not ready and I'm still not ready. I will never be ready for happiness or for sadness. No matter what you do, I will never be happy. I may smile, I may feel the pleasure or the happiness, or I may feel good, but I'm not going to be happy at all in my life because I'm not sad. This is the only thing I say to all the time, to all the people I meet. Don't talk about happiness because I'm not sad. You see, so the moment we want pleasure, we go through pain. So as long as there is pleasure, then there is pain because there is a demand that I want to keep this pleasure the whole time. Yes, the pleasure, the sexual pleasure or the pleasure of eating something. I want to keep eating this, and then you lose that. Then the same thing that you are calling pleasure or you are getting pleasure from, the same thing becomes pain actually. Yes, example, drinking. Yeah. So people get addictive to it and they get attached to it completely. They lose the sense of self actually and they always feel bad. Nobody is happy with the habit of drinking. As long as you drink because you have to, you cannot survive without it. There is nothing more enjoyment in life other than drinking, other than alcohol, other than drugs, other than something or anything. Yes, and for most people can be social media, can be phone, can be anything, and I'm not saying they're bad. The only thing I'm saying is there is something that we are demanding all the time, and we have seen that that's why life is negative because the mind is negative. Whatever I hold here, that's what I see out there. And then that does not mean that you keep here positivity. That does not mean that if I'm positive here, then everything that is going to happen to me is going to be positive. No, that's the misunderstanding. That's not right at all. Don't think that if I'm going to be happy right now, then everything is going to be happy. People are going to be happy because I'm happy. You can go with this thinking, but you will find out that I'm just wasting my time, my energy, because you want to be happy so that people can be happy. That's not the way to go in life. You are whatever you are. Yes, it's not your problem to make people happy. You can be happy, but the thing what I'm saying here is, if I want to be happy for the only purpose so that I can make people happy, but I have no control over people happiness. You have no control over what people think of you, what people are, and what society is about. So the thing what I'm trying to say is, if you can take the whole control that you have from society, is not to give any permission to outside world to make you or shake you or shape you or destroy you or create you. I mean, you are your own master, your own thinker. Yeah, the fear that you operate from, the fear inside, what can happen tomorrow, what if I lose this, what if I lose that. So if you can go beyond it, because I'm not ready to accept any point at all. I have already said that the whole time is that I don't want to be happy because I don't have the power to keep that happiness for longer. Yeah, I cannot keep my parents alive for more than 70 years. Yes, they are already 60. Like, how can I keep them alive like more 70 years? So they're gonna be around 150, 160. You have no control. So I don't want to be happy. I don't care about anything. So the moment you become careless and you start walking on this earth carelessly, you don't care about anything at all. Even though you do care, the mind is there telling you that I do care about my people around me. I do care about problems. I do care about all the worries and all the problem situations and negativity, positivity and behavior and all that around you. How people are with you, how you are, your situation, future, past, negative, present, future, everything. You do care, because this is the system of the mind, is that mind do care about everything. Because it is programmed, it is the way it is. But the thing is that I'm not ready to operate from my mind. I want something superior, and I wanted always something superior, and that's what people call the God. It's when you let the God to make and shape everything. It's when you don't think at all. You keep everything simple. That's it. And then you face whatever that comes in your ahead actually. Whatever they're gonna come across, you face it, that's all. I'm not ready to accept whatever my mind throws at me. So when you are disturbed from mind, when you have a negative mind, you see that life is negative. Because the only thing you are trying to do is you're trying to control everything with your mind. So you are negative because things are not going according to you. So the control that you want to have is the problem actually. Why you want to control everything? Just accept everything as it is. Nothing can be perfect at all. No matter how much you try, how hard you work, how much you achieve, how much you get, and how much things you create for yourself, life is never going to be complete, because this is the system of this mind. This is how the mind is. The more we understand the nature of the mind, the more we are free and the more we become unstoppable. If you can understand this in your young age, you are more intelligent than people who are older than you, who are 60 or 70 years old in their old age. That's it. Yeah. Why to think about it is because the only thing I'm saying is, right now you have this present moment. Yes, whatever things are, accept them. Whatever you can think of future, you can do for yourself. Don't have fear what will happen if I do that. Like, all the time you are thinking. This living carefully, has stopped you from living. You cannot live to the fullest when you are thinking too much. When you are just lost in this container, what is right, what is wrong. All the time this talking is going on, chattering is going on. Nobody is free. Yes. So if I'm not free, I will die. So I have not lived my life. So I have to actually enjoy everything. I say I don't know anything at all. And this frustration is my happiness. Yes, you have given the wrong information about happiness. You think that if people are talking to me, they are happy, they are smiling, we are drinking, family, that is happiness. No, that is not happiness. Real happiness is when you don't care if there is happiness or there is sadness. Yeah, that is the real happiness. Is when you don't care if there is happiness, there is sadness. I don't care. There is positivity, there is negativity. I don't care. My mind does care. Why not? There is a mind. Mind do care about everything because this is how mind is to react to everything. But what is the reaction of the mind? I don't care about that. And I do care that I don't care. But I don't care that I do care. You understand me? Like if you can create something superior about than your mind, then mind is no longer. You are not a slave to your mind. Yeah. No matter what you do, you get lost in thoughts, you get lost in all this solving problems and all that. So the thing is that problems are because of answers. Yes, I say you don't need any solution if you don't have any questions or problems. Yes, if you destroy problems, you don't need to work hard for answers or for solutions. Yes, and I'm not saying people to get lazy and do nothing, procrastinate, but I'm the only thing I'm saying here is with every want, this want to keep this happiness in the future is the real problem. Is you cannot control anything at all, and that is the beauty. If you accept this point that everything is going to end, why? How do I know that? This is the nature of life, and now this is not negative. This is, we are taught to accept this as negative. Yes, because we are taught that everything is going to end, I'm going to die, people around me are going to die. So this is negative statement. This is not negative. This is actually a positive statement because things are going to end. So you have only this moment to live. So you are no longer into thinking. You think that if you have this power to see that you are going to be alive forever, you will get worried. Like you have to think every time what to do, future. Now you don't know. We don't know what can happen. The only way we know is with the help of society knowledge that I can be tomorrow. We have not seen tomorrow at all. It's only today. This today we call it tomorrow or yesterday. Yeah. How do you know that you are going to wake up alive tomorrow? You can think of tomorrow, but if there's a disturbance because of tomorrow, then you are in hell at all. Yeah. You are in just hell, nothing but in hell. So what I'm saying is, you have to trust something superior. Is trust God. Trust something better than you. Don't trust your mind. I do not give permission to myself. I'm not the one to control anything. I don't control anything at all. My mind is not there. I do not operate from my mind. The moment you operate from your mind, you are useless and always wastage to society, to yourself actually. You're gonna always feel the guilt and all that shit around you. And when I say that, you should not feel guilt or regret or when you do something bad. I don't mean that. I don't mean that if you do some crime, you don't feel bad. You have to feel bad because you did something bad. But the problem is, my only point is I want people to get that mental freedom. Because this life is what you are here. So here is everything. Negative, positive, all the blah blah shit. So I don't want to I don't want to operate from this container, from this mind, from this programming. The programming is always there, the mind is always there, the knowledge is always there, but there is something superior that we call God or enlightenment or something that we cannot realize but we can feel it. The moment you realize it, you understand that you don't have to talk about it. I am putting everything into words, but you have no way to see it. The reason I'm putting everything into words is to help people. Otherwise, I'm not allowed to put everything into words. Because if I'm putting into words, I will make people confused. Like what I'm talking about here. Have you understood anything? I don't know. But you are feeling good by listening to me because you understand there is something that you may know. But you are just distracted. Yeah, you are just distracted. Yeah. In everything I see, I question. I don't know what everything is. My mind knows it, but I still question it. I don't know. Yeah. Like for example, here my mother is sitting saying that tomorrow the weather is going to be very bad. So tomorrow weather is going to be very bad. So now I have to worry about it because tomorrow the weather is going to be very bad. I know that. But I say, let me worry about today. Yeah. It's good to think in the future, but the problem is that think about it. Think about it. Do not we waste our time in thinking that in preparing ourselves for future, for life. Do not we just keep everything complicated other than simple? Like things are simple. Maybe they are hard, they are complicated, but I don't care. I don't care. I keep everything simple. Whatever commitment you make it, you go and do it. The only thing I'm saying is live your life fullest. Stop waiting for things. Stop stopping yourself. Nothing. That's it. Nothing. Here, that is here and now. That's all. Whatever information you have about future, prepare yourself for it. But the only thing you care is now, right now, the moment of it. And at the same time, have something superior, which is not your mind. And what is that? I myself don't know. I believe there is something superior than me. There is something that we call enlightenment, which is mean freedom from this mind. But then it's bad to call it because I have no way to say that there is a freedom from this mind. How can I call it? Because I'm still not free. But who is demanding to be free from it? The mind. The mind. You cannot be free from mind because this is the trap. The instrument which created the question cannot destroy itself with the answer with the question that it has created. So I create the question, then I destroy the answer, the question with the answer. So why to create the question at all? Yes. So once we get silence here, that is the beauty of life, and that is the truth of life. That's what life is. This will what will make you unstoppable. Because I want every young man on this planet to start living your life to the fullest. Not with money, not with super luxury life or with jobs, all that shit actually. You have to start living in a way that nobody lives actually. Stop comparing yourself. Like, you do things you do in your own way. Yeah. What things are, keep them like, you don't care anymore. Comparison, this all competition, you don't care. You are above than competition. When you no longer put yourself in shape, in arguments, in judgments, in opinions of people, in knowledge of society, and in the future and time and all that. Because you see, once you get my point, you will not ask questions. I know so many questions are going on in your mind, but the answer is very simple. Look at the mind and see that what it has created so far. See what you want to destroy. Is there something to destroy at all? Nothing to destroy, nothing to create. Life is whatever it is. But to accept this point, you need that realization. And that realization comes from silence. Is when you see in everything at once. Is what is happening. Is I'm the owner of everything. But if this becomes the ego that I'm everything, again this creates the problem. Because I don't even think that I'm everything. Because I don't have to prove myself. Because we are everything and we are nothing at the same time. If we can accept this point, we are free from here. That's all. We are free from here, and that's where we are everything. And that's it. That's the life. Thank you for watching this one.